Peace, family. Hope all is well. Now, today I want to talk to you guys about billing errors, and we're going to go through a scenario where we dispute this error. But first, family, let me give you a presentation on different examples of billing errors as well as the protections that back them up. Right, to begin our presentation, family, let's look at common examples of billing errors. Number one, unauthorized charges. Charges for transactions you did not authorize or make. Number two here, incorrect amounts. Charges that are higher than the agreed upon or advertised price. Three here, uncredited payments. Payments you made but were not applied to your account. Number four, below that, charges for undelivered goods or services. Being billed for products or services you never received. Five, duplicate charges. Being charged twice for the same item or service. Number six, incorrect billing address. Statements sent to the wrong address leading to confusion or missed payments. And lastly, here we have mathematical errors. Errors in calculating the total amount due. Let's continue. Next here we have consumer protections for billing errors. Let's start with our Fair Credit Billing Act. Now, what that does is it covers credit card billing errors. Next, it provides the right to dispute errors within 60 days of receiving the bill. Also, it requires the creditor to investigate and resolve disputes within 2 billing cycles, no more than 90 days. That's profound. Next, family, we have our Electronic Fund Transfers Act. Protects consumers from unauthorized electronic transfers or billing errors related to debit cards and ATM transactions. Lastly here, of course, the state laws and contracts. Additional protections may apply depending on state laws and the terms of your service agreement. Brings us here, family. Steps to resolve billing error. Number one, review statements. Identify and document the error on your bill. Secondly, you will contact the company, notify the creditor or company in writing, explaining the error and providing evidence. Third, we have dispute the charge. Formal dispute resolution processes such as those outlined by the FCBA. I highly encourage you guys to look at that if you aren't aware of it. And number four, follow up. Track the company's investigation and ensure the resolution is fair. And lastly, escalate if necessary. So that's filing complaints with agencies like the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, also known as the CFPB, or take legal action if needed. Now, family, this is going to bring us to our scenario, how we're going to be disputing this over the phone with a follow-up of how you're going to be able to execute these things in court. To this, family, Mr. Brown, a consumer, notices an unauthorized charge of $150 as he received an alert on his credit card statement from XYZ Electronics. He then calls the credit card company's customer service line to dispute the charge and resolve the issue. Story time. Thank you for calling ABC Credit Card Services. My name is Steve. Hi, Steve. My name is Mr. Brown, and I'm calling to report a billing error on my recent statement. There's a charge from XYZ Electronics for $150 that I did not authorize or recognize. I'm sorry to hear about this issue, Mr. Brown. Let me assist you with that. May I first verify your identity for security purposes? Can you provide me your account number and the last 4 digits of your social security number? Sure. My account number is 123-45-5678-90-123-456, and the last 4 digits of my social are 9876. Thank you, Mr. Brown. I've pulled up your account. I see the charge from XYZ Electronics. Can you confirm that you didn't make this purchase or authorize anyone else to make it? That's correct. I did make this purchase, and I haven't authorized anyone else to use my card. Understood. Let me gather more details. Have you purchased anything from XYZ Electronics in the past, or could this be a recurring subscription you may have forgotten about? No, I've never shopped there, and I don't have any subscriptions with them. Thank you for confirming. I'll classify this as an unauthorized charge. To proceed, I'll open a dispute on your behalf. You won't be held responsible for the $150 while we investigate. That's good to hear. What's the next step? Here's how it works, Mr. Brown. First, I'll file a dispute claim for the $150. Second, we'll contact XYZ Electronics for verification and request supporting documents to validate the charge. And lastly, while we investigate, the amount will be temporarily credited back to your account. This usually takes 1 to 2 billing cycles. Okay, sounds great. Do I need to do anything on my end? Yes, I recommend documenting this for your records. You'll also receive a written confirmation of the dispute in 7 to 10 business days. If you have any receipts, emails, or other evidence showing this isn't your charge, you can submit those to us. Got it. Where should I send any supporting documents? You can email them to disputes@abccredit.com or send them by mail to ABC Dispute Department at our address. Be sure to include your account number and dispute reference number. Great. What's the reference number for my dispute? Your reference number is 56789. Please use this in all communications regarding the dispute. How long will the investigation take? We typically resolve disputes within 30 to 60 days. If we determine a charge was unauthorized, the $150 credit will remain permanent. We'll notify you of the final decision by mail or email. And what happens if XYZ Electronics provides documentation for the charge? If they provide evidence, we'll review it and contact you to discuss it further. You'll have an opportunity to respond before we make a final decision. That's fair. Thank you for explaining everything. Before we end the call, let me confirm. I've filed a dispute for the $150 charge from XYZ Electronics. Your reference number is 56789. You'll receive a written confirmation in 7 to 10 business days. The amount will be temporarily credited to your account during the investigation. Is there anything else I can help you with today, Mr. Brown? No, that covers everything. Thank you for your help, Steve. You're welcome, Mr. Brown. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to call us. Have a great day. You too, family. Take it easy. All right, family. That concludes the scenario for the call. And be on the lookout for the follow-up video where we'll actually be going to court due to the fact that they did not refund the money to Mr. Brown for that particular situation. Now, some key takeaways from all of this: to definitely stay calm and be polite. Approach the issue professionally to build rapport with the agent, as well as document everything. Keep track of the reference numbers, names of the agents, and correspondences for further reference. Definitely understand the timeline, know the process and the time frames for dispute resolution, and follow up. Ensure written confirmation is received and monitor account statements during the investigation. Do not forget as well, family, we have this available on Patreon. I have templates for all of these scenarios that I'm giving you guys. So if you see any video that has a scenario, I guarantee you it'll be some kind of template for it that you can be able to utilize for your own matters, that you can get through these things in commerce without so much strife. And lastly, family, the disclaimer: I have to do it. Now, this is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. If you're seeking legal or financial advice, I highly encourage you to seek legal or financial counsel immediately. All in all, family, I hope this helps. I love you guys. Peace.